Part 1. Tom, why we over-translate and what it costs. I used to translate every sentence before speaking. It felt safe, like double-checking a map before driving. But conversations move faster than translations. Life doesn't slow down because my thoughts are late. Translation added delay. The delay added doubt. And the doubt quietly muted my voice. By the time I found a perfect word, the topic had changed. My chance to connect had passed. People weren't impatient. They were just living in real time while I was trapped inside my busy head. The brain prefers familiar routes. Mine kept choosing Vietnamese, English, paved by years of habit. That road felt long, heavy, and noisy under even gentle pressure. My body reacted too. Dry mouth, tense shoulders, a loud heartbeat in a quiet cafe. I told myself more vocabulary would fix it. I carried longer lists and heavier apps. Speed didn't improve, because speed needs a shorter rote, not a heavier backpack of words. When I noticed the pattern, I stopped fighting and started training. I created tiny English windows in my day, short moments where English was the only option. In those windows, I allowed simple grammar and simple ideas on purpose. Clarity first, perfection later. That rule calmed my nervous system. I learned to paraphrase when a word went missing. The thing to cut paper worked while scissors hid. People cared more about meaning, kindness, and flow than precision. Bit by bit, my default route shifted toward English, English. It didn't happen in one spectacular day. It came from small repetitions I could keep. I rehearsed short lines while walking, named 5 objects before checking my phone, and narrated one tiny task every afternoon. Not impressive study sessions, just gentle signals to my brain. This path is safe. This path is normal. This path is yours. When pressure rises now, I shrink the task until it feels easy. 10 words aloud, 1 short narration. Coffee, cup, spoon, steam, sugar. All wins rewrite the route. The brain follows what you repeat. Over-translating doesn't mean you're broken, only well-trained in a longer path. We retrain with care and consistency, because confidence grows where the road is short and familiar. If I could speak to my older self, the one waiting for the perfect word, I'd say, let the imperfect word arrive on time. A sentence that lands gently beats a sentence that never arrives. People remember how you make them feel, present, human, available. You don't need magic, you need roots. And the shortest route starts with one small, repeatable choice you can smile at and do again tomorrow.
Part 2. Lily. 3 micro-habits to cut translation. When people ask how to stop translating in their heads, they expect a discipline trick. I say, don't fight willpower. Change the environment. Your environment trains your brain automatically. No motivation, no guilt. So we design tiny cues that tilt your attention toward English quickly, softly, repeatedly, until your brain prefers English by default. Habit 1. Rename your daily touch points. Pick 3 things you touch every day and switch them to English: your alarm label, your shopping list, your phone folders. Every glance becomes micro reading, micro deciding, micro thinking. These micro moments add up to minutes without translation. Keep it practical. Wake and stretch. Buy eggs and rice, bills, photos, notes. This isn't about fancy words. It's about friendly exposure. Habit 2. 1-minute narration tied to a routine. Choose something you already do. Make coffee, water plants, tidy your desk. Speak for 1 minute in simple present. I fill the kettle. I wait. I pour slowly. I wash the cup. Movement plus language builds a direct pathway. Your body helps memory. Keep sentences concrete and short so your brain doesn't run back to translation. If stuck, paraphrase: the small spoon, the metal filter, the place for sugar. Continuity over perfection. Habit 3. A 30-second shadow loop. Pick clear, everyday audio. A mini dialogue about ordering, asking help, making plans. Listen once, shadow softly, repeat once more. Focus on melody and chunks, not perfect copying. Stop while it still feels easy. Ending on easy makes your brain crave tomorrow's loop. To protect your windows, use 2 friendly rules. Rule 1. During the window, ask and answer only in English. Where's the charger? It's near the lamp. Rule 2. If a word vanishes, describe it with 3 tiny details: shape, function, location. It's plastic. It connects the cable. It's behind the monitor. Paraphrasing keeps meaning alive while vocabulary catches up. At night, finish with a 2-line diary you can keep. Line 1, one fact from today. Line 2, one feeling or opinion. I cleaned my desk. I feel lighter. Read it aloud once. This tiny ritual proves your brain can think in English without translation. If anxiety appears, shrink the task until it feels playful. 5 breaths, 5 objects, 5 verbs. Then stop and call it a win. We're not banning your first language. We're shortening the path to meaning. Shorter path, faster thoughts, calmer voice. That's how over-translating fades. One gentle micro-habit at a time.
Part 3. Tom. From single words to chunks for faster thinking. Word-by-word translation keeps your thoughts stuck in traffic. You need a faster vehicle, chunks, units that carry meaning as one package. Chunks save time, save energy, and sound natural because the brain stores them as familiar patterns. We'll build them with 3 drills you can rotate during the week, each anchored to a moment you never skip. Drill 1. Name, add, connect. Look around. Name 5 to 7 items: cup, charger, receipt, window, backpack, notebook, key. Add a detail. Blue cup, heavy backpack, open window, long receipt. Connect 2 or 3. The blue cup is hot and the window is still open. In 60 seconds, you build nouns, modifiers, and linking. Do this while tying shoes or packing your bag. Drill 2. Action narration. Present, bus near future. One short line for now and next. I open the file, rename it, and send it. I'll follow up after lunch. Repeat twice to compress it into a chunk. Tomorrow, recycle the melody with new verbs. I check the request, confirm the time, and message the team. I'll share the notes at 3. Consistent melody plus small changes shows flexible fluency. Drill 3. Swap a word. Bass. I'm not sure about that, but I'll take a look. Swap. I'm not sure about this, about the price, about the schedule. The rhythm stays. The idea flexes. That's fluency. Stability with variation. Anchor the drills to real anchors. Shoes, keys, door, kettle. So practice never gets forgotten. 30 seconds is enough if you touch the drills multiple times a day. Keep your chunk library tiny and alive. At work, I'll handle it. Let's confirm tomorrow. Can we keep it simple? With friends. Sounds good to me. I'm in. Text me when you arrive. Errands. I'll take this one. Card or cash. Do you have a bag? 9 chunks a day look small, yet they compound into a reliable inner voice. Use multisensory encoding. Read the chunk. Listen once. Speak it with a tiny gesture, a nod, a point, a palm-up offer. Gestures create anchors. Your body remembers when your mind hesitates. If you forget mid-sentence, protect the melody. I'm not sure about the timing, but I'll check now. The rhythm carries confidence. Over time, these patterns become your fast lane. Fluency isn't sprinting, it's walking a path you've paved 100 times.
Part 4. Lily. Handle missing words without returning to translation. Freezes rarely mean you know nothing. They happen when your brain hunts one perfect word while the moment keeps moving. Use 3 lifelines that keep meaning flowing in English. Paraphrase, describe, gesture. Paraphrase first. Say it with simpler nearby vocabulary. The thing to fasten paper buys time until stapler returns. The place to pay works while checkout counter hides. Continuity over elegance. If a listener supplies the term, accept and repeat. Write. The stapler. May I borrow your stapler, please? Repetition locks memory. Describe next. 3 details: shape, function, location. It's metal. It binds pages. It's beside the printer. Details paint meaning without translation and show calm thinking under pressure. Prefer strong verbs and concrete nouns. It clips. It seals. It cuts. It holds. Gesture last. Point. Mime. Sketch the outline. Visuals speed up understanding, and most people join your meaning. Combine gesture with tempo control. Use natural commas and small pauses. I'll check it now. I'll call you back. Let's keep it simple. A pause is careful attention, not weakness. When anxiety rises, switch to short sentences with strong verbs. I'll send it now. Please confirm. Direct language reduces load and keeps you moving. If you forget again, smile and continue. Momentum beats precision. After the conversation, note the missing word and rehearse a practical chunk for next time. I wasn't sure about stapler. Next time, may I borrow your stapler, please? Post it where your eyes land. Mirror, bottle, laptop. Create a rescue routine for high-pressure moments. Breathe once, paraphrase, describe, gesture. Does that make sense? If corrected, say thanks and repeat the new word. Corrections aren't judgment. They're free tutoring at the perfect time. Over time, you'll forget fewer words because routes are shorter. Paraphrasing builds flexibility. Describing builds clarity. Gesturing builds connection. Together, they create a calm rhythm and reliable confidence.
Part 5. Tom. Measure progress and keep the no translation rhythm. You can't manage thinking if you never measure it gently. Track windows, words, wins, simple metrics that motivate. Windows, minutes you kept thoughts in English. Words, chunks you used automatically. Wins, moments you felt quick, clear, or calm. Make a one-page weekly tracker you'll actually open. 7 rows for days, 3 columns for windows, words, win. Color 1 square for each 5 minutes of English thinking. Visual progress is sticky. The brain loves finishing patterns. Keep language friendly. 2 windows today. 3 chunks at lunch. 1 win. I paraphrased smoothly. Build anchor moments so habits survive busy days. Anchor 1. First sip of water. Name 5 objects in English. Anchor 2. First phone unlock. 1 30-second shadow loop. Anchor 3. Lights off. 2-line diary. Read aloud once. On hard days, shrink the task, not the identity. 5 words aloud still says, I am a person who thinks in English. Refresh your chunk library every Sunday in 10 quiet minutes. Keep what you used. Retire what you ignore. Add 3 new phrases. Less is more. A small living set beats a huge dusty collection. Sort by situation, work, friends, errands, and star 3 go-to lines. When your mind goes blank, reach for a starred line and let the melody help. Celebrate thinking wins, not only speaking wins. Maybe you stayed in English for 12 minutes while cooking. Maybe you paraphrased smoothly and were understood. Write it down. Proof builds trust. Trust sustains momentum. If a week dips, read your wins page before sleep. Expect waves. Confidence rises and falls. When you feel slow, return to the smallest action that still counts. Name 5 objects, 1 line of narration, 1 shadow loop. These are not trivial, they are the bricks of your mental highway. A year from now, your brain will choose English because you laid a short, well-lit road and walked it every day. There's nothing wrong with your brain. It follows repeated roads. Choose shorter roads. Repeat them kindly. Translation will fade on its own. Your thoughts will arrive on time. Your voice will be calm and clear. Your conversations will feel alive. Keep showing up. Keep the rhythm. The road is already getting shorter.